President Putin has developed a nationalist ideology based on ethnic and religious grounds, the unique qualities of the Slavic race and Holy Russia. He has cast Anglo-Saxon world domination as the enemy not only of Russia, but of the rest of the world. Hello, I'm George Soros. Sanctions are a necessary evil. They are necessary because neither the European Union nor the United States is willing to risk war with Russia. And that leaves sanctions as the only alternative to resist Russian aggression. They are evil because they hurt not only the country on which they are imposed, but also the countries which impose them. Russia is Germany's third largest export market. So a depression in Russia, it has a negative effect on the German economy as well, and the same applies to many other European countries. It's high time for the members of the European Union to wake up and behave as countries indirectly at war. They are much better off helping Ukraine to defend itself than having to fight for themselves. Europe seems to be blissfully unaware of being under attack and carries on business as usual. It treats Ukraine as just another country in need of financial assistance, like Greece or Ireland. By enabling Ukraine to defend itself, Europe would also be indirectly defending itself. Moreover, an injection of financial assistance to Ukraine would also indirectly stimulate the European economy. I was born in Hungary in 1930, and I'm Jewish. So when the Germans occupied Hungary, I would have actually perished if it hadn't been for my father, who arranged for false identities. I learned at a very early stage how important what kind of political regime prevails. And I became a great believer in a European Union as it was originally perceived. I saw it as an embodiment of the ideal of an open society. I was very disappointed because of the euro crisis. What was designed as a voluntary association among equals turned into something very different, which is a creditor-debtor relationship where the debtors have difficulties in paying their debts. And the creditors set the conditions. And the conditions they set effectively make it difficult for the debtors ever to escape from their inferior position. The European Union is confronted by a resurgent Russia that has turned from a strategic partner into a strategic rival. Instead of communism, President Putin has developed a nationalist ideology based on ethnic and religious grounds. The unique qualities of the Slavic race and Holy Russia. He has cast Anglo-Saxon world domination as the enemy not only of Russia, but of the rest of the world. The only reason why Putin's Russia can seem to be the attractive alternative to people in Europe is because for anybody, let's say under 50, in a heavily indebted country, the European Union itself seems like the enemy. And then Putin seems to be a friend, because otherwise, given the corruption, the repression that Russia stands for, should not appeal to the people in Europe. But it does. Putin's ambition to recreate a Russian empire has brought into being a new Ukraine that is adamantly opposed to its endemic corruption and inefficient. Europe needs to wake up and recognize what is at stake. If it fails to reinforce the new Ukraine will probably fail, and Europe will have abandoned the values and principles on which the European Union was founded.